paying for roaming? Watch this video and I'll show you a quick solution by using this box on how to not pay international fees when you're abroad and still use your home number. Hi, my name is Alex. I'm an IT engineer and I have over 20 years of experience in the field. Like many of you, I live abroad. I used to pay for international fees for me to be able to use my phone number while I'm away from home. This ended up costing me a lot of money every time I travel. And now, since I'm permanently established into a different country, I still need to use my phone number from my home country. But the problem is I have to pay for exorbitant roaming fees, especially my home is in Romania and I'm outside of Europe, so my cost is really high. I'm making this video for anyone out there who is living abroad but they still would like to use their home phone number without services like Skype, Google or any other services provider, just by installing this little box in your home with your SIM card in it and by using a phone application. This is a very simple setup, and if you stick until the end of this video, I'll show you a quick way on how to share a phone number from this box with another person, for example your wife or your relative. The solution I'm presenting is very simple. It involves this box behind me, a SIM card with a activated service from your own home country, and of course a smartphone with an application on it. Basically how it works, it's very simple. You take the SIM card, you install it in this box. This box can take up to 4 SIM cards, so you can use different numbers, and you can then install this box onto your internet connection in your house or in some relative's house in your home country, so it has permanent access to the internet. Then you will set up this box using an application on your phone that will help you easily organize which SIM card is for who and what is the network name for it. Your phone will end up always being connected to this box. So whenever a phone call or an SMS is made to or from this box, you will receive it on your phone no matter where you are in the world, just using internet, over the internet. So the use case would be, if you travel to another country, you most probably will buy a local SIM card for internet there because it's just cheaper. If you do that, then your application in your phone is going to connect to this box and you'll have the 2, 3 or 4 SIMs that you have installed here available to you in that remote country. So by using this method, you don't need to pay for internet. I'll show you how to do it in very quick steps. The instructions and the details for this box you will find in the description below. I will link it down. Now there are many boxes out there from different brands and different vendors, mostly Chinese companies. I personally tested the IQOS one. The problem that I had is that lately their application in the iOS store is no longer supported, so even though the box is working and it's right now in my home country with my SIM in it, I am unable to connect to it from my phone. Fortunately, I found these guys. They have amazing support, so their application is very modern, very sleek. I actually had trouble with the box first time I set it up because I was using the wrong cable. So in the application there is a support section that you can engage with, and they will respond almost immediately. And most wonderful is if you go to their website from a computer or from something else, you will still be able to continue that same conversation. This device is coming also from a Chinese manufacturer, but their approach to the application and to serving their customers is completely different. First of all, their support system is built right in the app, so you don't need to go on Facebook on their own website or to try to figure out their email addresses, because they will respond quite quickly directly from the app. Second of all, the application is very modern. It's like a modern dialer with an SMS part. It's very quick. In my testing, it rings almost instantaneous when the other person is ringing, but of course I tested it locally. From country to country, if you're installing this box, let's say in the US, and you're trying to have a phone call in the Asian continent, for example, you have to account for the delay in the network because the distance is quite big. So because of that, your call will be delayed. So by the time the person is ringing, they have to wait for a couple of seconds for you to hear the ring for your phone to wake up and start ringing so that you can answer. Otherwise, it's not a problem even if you don't catch their call, because the application will leave a notification for you that somebody has called you and you missed the call, so you can call them back right from the app. Second part is very private app, so it allows you to select which contacts you want to sync. You can either sync them all or just sync a couple of them, the ones that you probably will use for that country. And this is quite useful. I use it, separating the groups from my contacts. So I have different groups for this country here where I am, and I have different groups for my home country, so I was able to select from those groups. The device is a multi-SIM device, so it can take up to 4 SIMs installed in the device. You can only use 2 SIMs at a time because actually the box only has 2 radios. By using the application, you can select which SIM will be active, and you can even share one of the SIM cards or 2 of the SIM cards or 3 of them to another person. They need to use the same application though. They need to be registered in the application, and then you can send them access to your SIM. Another possibility of using this box is not necessarily for being abroad. If you have a small business and if you're trying to have multiple phone numbers for different aspects, let's say for sales, for support, you need to keep yourself organized. Maybe you're transitioning between employees and you need to be able to answer from all of these numbers at the same time. This box is very useful because you can have a total of 4 SIM cards in a modern phone, so 2 in the regular smartphone and 2 coming from the box, which is very useful. If you're in the same country and you're using locally the box, there is no delay. It's literally instant. Whenever the person is calling you or texting you, you'll receive it immediately. It's quite fast. Let's move on to the installation part. I'll show you how to do it. It's quite easy. Even if you're not a technical person, it's very simple. So let's do a quick unboxing. Opening the box will reveal the paperwork for the SIM box with a couple of pamphlets. Then the SIM box itself, which is in my case black color, but you can also get it in white. You have your Ethernet cable, which we recommend using it because it's quite slim. It's a nice touch adding to the box. The power brick, which is a standard power brick, and the power cable. Now we recommend to use the power cable included in the box and the power brick because it seems there are some issues. If the box is underpowered in some way, the secondary SIM card might fail to connect to the network due to lack of power on the secondary radio. So I used mine and it turns out that was a mistake. The support staff in the application helped me sort this thing out, and finally it's working wonderful. I mean, there is no issues. Now you require a nano SIM. If you don't have a nano SIM, I suggest you use this cutout for the nano SIM. This is coming with any SIM card right now, and you can just place the nano SIM inside, and then you can use, I use this clip, the typical phone clip. I use this one to push the SIM inside of the device. It's quite simple installation, really. All you need to do is let's get this out of the way. All you need to do is to have like a SIM, nano SIM. Let's take one out from another device. So we will take a SIM card from a phone. This needs to be active, needs to be working. Now we will place the SIM card. We will place the SIM card inside of the micro SIM, the nano SIM inside of the micro SIM frame, so that it can fit the device. You have to ensure it has a snug fit. And then you have to remember, as you're looking at the device from behind with the Ethernet and power cable on the leftmost side of the device, you have to plug this SIM facing you. So if it's facing you, that is the correct way to insert it. I will show you here how it looks like. Closer. Looks like this. You see? You can see the contacts are over on your side. And then you just push it right in, and I use this clip, the phone clip, the typical standard phone clip, to press it correctly. It will do a click like any memory card, like this. And now it's completely snug inside. If you want to take it out, just press again and it will pop out. It has a spring mechanism inside. So it's quite easy. Next, once you connect the box, let's say we connect the box, and then we connect the power cable to the brick. I'll show you how we do this. So as you're opening the application, you're gonna have the SIM card displayed on top. You're gonna have your contacts, you're gonna have your messages, and then you're gonna have the setup of this box. So here you have my service. You can set up call interception, which means it will record all of the calls that you're having. It can even give an assistant voice to let people know that the calls are being intercepted. You can have, you can see the device service or status right here, and then you can have a blacklist if people are bothering you. Again, call interception is here for some reason, and then you have your settings where you have your account information. You can change your password, your call record, your cloud content sync. This will help you whenever you are offline, whenever you are out of reach of the internet. Let's say you are flying, you're mid-flight, and there's a call or a text message. These calls and text messages will be recorded on the cloud, not the call itself, just the notification that you have been called and by whom, and you will get them as soon as you connect to the internet. You can set up do not disturb. You can have some call settings like forwarding, user experience feedback, which is nice. So this is clearly meant for some business to use also. You can have a keyboard, you can change the keyboard tone, you can change the noise reduction, echo cancellation, and you can manage your blacklist here. And then this is my SIM configuration, and I have here the operator name and then the number. And then if I go inside here, I can enable or disable. I can edit the name, the number, and I can share it with another person. So let's make a short video, a short call, and see how does it look like if I'm going to receive a call. So I'm gonna call the SIM inside the SIM card, inside the SIM box. So now I'm calling it. It's already ringing, and like I said, there is a little bit of delay. And you can see I'm getting the call, and I can answer to it, and I can talk just normally like I'm on the same phone, like I'm on the local phone. Yeah. Okay guys, this was it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please click a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm gonna try to present more videos every week, maybe with different subjects that help you have an easier life using technology in a very simplistic manner. I hope you do like this video. I see you again. Please leave a comment below and tell me if you ever used remote calling service like another SIM box from another provider or a different other service, even a cloud service. I'm really interested to know about your opinion. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you really like this video. Thank you.